Hey, welcome back. It's another episode of What Are We Missing? First of all, my boy Josh is back. I feel like he's been gone for like a year. What's going on, dog?
What's good? What's good? I'm happy to be back, man.
Man, welcome back to the real world. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad you're back for this episode though. So we got Jack
Yup.
Karasinski in the house. Not really in the
Hey,
house.
What's up,
hey.
y'all?
What's up, bro? Uh,
I'm good. What's
um,
up with you guys, man? I'm chilling.
man. So Josh just got back from a cruise, man. Where'd you go?
A cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. The belated honeymoon, baby moon, all in
Okay.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to Virgin Islands and the Bahamas. So it was nice. Much needed.
Yeah. So Josh got married literally a couple of days before the world shut down in 2020. So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But yeah, anyway, man. Glad you back, Josh. So yeah, we about to get into it, Jack. So you're just getting back from injury, bro. How's the ankle, right?
Yeah, it was my left ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, how's it doing?
It's doing good. I've been to a lot of chiropractors actually. I
Oh
didn't.
yeah.
We didn't really go see a doctor. We went and saw this guy after I sprained my ankle. We had like 50 people texting us, "Go to this guy. Go to this guy. Go to this guy." So
Yeah.
we went to him, and he did all his little voodoo kind of magic stuff on it. Put a little bone, put some bones back in place, or did some
Yeah.
alignment stuff, and that was good. But yeah, I took a couple weeks off. I mean, we're getting better, so it's been going good.
Okay. That's
What's
good,
up?
man. Good, man. Glad you're getting back. How's the team doing overall? So you guys are 16-1. How's the squad feeling
Mm-hmm.
about a repeat?
We feel good, man. I don't know. You kind of get that excited feel. Our conference was kind of weak, so we kind of have to stay together. But we're hoping to finish out that conference and kind of make that push that everybody wants us to make. So we're getting there.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
that's
dope,
what's up.
man. Yeah, can't wait to see what you guys do this year in the playoffs. Obviously, we rooting for you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Going
So I'm
back to
excited for
back.
this in right back to back, like Drizzy. Um I'm excited to get into this interview, man. We want to really get to know you, bro, and talk about your story. Um,
That's
talk
it.
about your commitment to William and Mary, catch up on that. And then really just, man, just talk about you as a leader overall. Cause I seen you as an underclassman with, you know, Bingham and Austin and all those guys ahead of you. And now you're a senior. So definitely want to talk about that. Um, but yeah, let's get into your story, man. Josh, you want to take that first question?
Yeah. So just I mean, just start from right from the beginning, talk about, your family, siblings, yeah, all of that.
Right. Yeah. So I was blessed to have both my parents growing up. You know what I'm saying? I've grown up here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's always been my home. So I
Mm-hmm.
got an older brother. He's out in Connecticut. Then I got two sisters. But I kind of got started into hooping with my sister. So she played at Catholic Central. She scored over 1,000 points. She had a lot of Division I offers. She went to Central Michigan, so she had a
Yep.
good career there. But it was always, I don't know, that kind of love and that always trying to like catch up to her as a younger kid was always there. You know what I'm saying? Either playing 1-on-1 or when she was shooting, I was shooting. When she was running, I was running. But
Yeah.
yeah, she kind of helped with that. But my dad also helped with that too. Always kind of nagging me at a young age when it's not that fun. You know what I'm saying, to get into the gym, but
Yeah.
always had that love. So he's always been there. But yeah, another person that's kind of impacted my childhood was my grandfather. Um, he passed away a couple years ago, but I mean, he was a hard nosed dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer at Western. He was a middle linebacker, and then he went on
Dang.
to play for Otto Graham for the Redskins for a couple years.
Wow.
Dang,
So
dang.
yeah, so I kind of get that grit and that grind from him. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I've always had a normal childhood. You know, playing sports, hanging out with
Yeah.
friends.
For sure. For sure.
What's up?
I- I'm sure you spent a lot of time with your grandfather then, like growing up. Do you remember like any stories or like his best advice that he's given you with his athletic career?
Um, yeah, man, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna put your whole heart into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, just and be a good person. You know, going to banquets at Western, stuff like that, telling me how good my grandfather is, how good a person he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to be a good player, but you got to be a good person too when you get out in the real world. You know what I'm saying? So
No doubt. No doubt. Man, that's dope.
Yeah, it's real dope.
Yeah, sounds like you can't come from a real athletic background, so I can see why you are the way you are. Did your parents play any sports?
So my dad, he was a slot receiver. I think he was at GVSU. He played at GVSU. And then I know my mom swam in high school. So nothing in college, but yeah, they're heavily involved in sports too. So
where that's
cool.
in your blood, bro. It's in your blood.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Did you said your older brother, he's in Connecticut. Did he hoop? Did he do anything?
Oh, he did not, man. He's a nerd, man. So you got me and my sister Sophia were the athletes, and then my other sister Lily, she's actually a musical arts major, so she does all that singing stuff. And then you got my brother. It's a funny story actually. He was at Catholic. He had all his credits. He left at 16, so he was in a college dorm at 16.
Wow.
So he's like a brainiac. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing Jeopardy with him, and he's shouting out all these answers and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Nah, he's doing finances for a company out in Connecticut right now, so he's doing well for himself. So
that's cool.
That's dope.
Best of both worlds, I guess. So
yeah, for sure.
He used to whoop on me though. He used to whoop on me. But,
okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure your parents are proud though, man. It's gotta be nice to have two kids that are, really standout athletes. Kid that's super smart and a kid that's super gifted artistically. Like, yeah, that's definitely well rounded, no doubt. So when did you like start hooping? Like, when did basketball get like serious for you? Like, you buckled down and really got into it?
Oh, you had Kyler on the pod. So I started hooping with Kyler at like the YMCA when we were really young. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always good at basketball. I was always that tall, kind of giraffe looking kid. I was super raw, but
yeah,
I got serious like 7th grade. So that's when I started kind of putting those skills to that lanky frame and kind of I don't know, getting those skills back. But yeah, I would say 7th grade. Played for Storm, and then kind of went on from there. Played Storm for a couple years, NBA for a couple years, and then once recruitment got rolling, I went up to that EYBL, which is, and everybody can hoop up there. So,
man,
you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, it's always kind of built up over the years, I guess. So,
yeah, no doubt.
Shoot. Cool. When did you when did you realize that you was like able to play college, D1 athlete?
Yeah, so probably when I got into high school, Coach TJ, I don't know, he just kind of believed in me and told me that this is a real opportunity to get your college paid for, but also play at the highest level. So he put me in really good positions to kind of get my name out there and play me in the right spots and stuff like that. So he was a big part of it. But yeah, I would say freshman year of high school.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a good segue. I think we can go into really your commitment to William and Mary. So what made them the best choice for you?
Yeah, so I kind of took about 3 kind of rules. So the first one is like kind of your relationship with the head coach, because you know who's going to be determining playing time and who plays and who doesn't. So I kind of, when you get that good vibe with that head coach, that's a good thing. And then it was the guys you're going to be playing with, your teammates. And then it was kind of just like the other things, like the school, how good the school is, the kind of feel for the school, the location. So, yeah. So when I went on my visit, it was my first official to William & Mary in Virginia. I don't know. Just Dane gave me that good feel. He made me a priority. I was one of the first 3 guys they offered. So that's always a big deal. Yeah. So
yeah, it is.
But yeah, even just hanging around the guys, you know what I'm saying? I thought location was going to be a big issue. I know a lot of people wanted me to stay at home, go to Western, go to Central, go to Oakland, those Michigan schools. But they were on my list. But when I got out there was a lot of guys from the Midwest. I know there was a couple guys from Michigan, a couple guys from Ohio, a couple guys from Indiana. So yeah, it was just kind of, I could see those core values in them, and I don't know, I just could see me with them on the floor. But yeah, and then the third one was kind of the school. They kind of label it as a public Ivy school. The second oldest school in America. You know, that ball's going to stop rolling. The ball's going to stop rolling in once. So you're going to need those opportunities, that degree. So
yeah. Dang, they're second oldest. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. You talked a little bit about some of the schools that were interested in you. What were some other ones? You said Oakland, Central, Western.
Yeah. So I think I had like 17 offers. So I had all the MAC schools, and I had Loyola, I had Vermont, Furman, couple. I'm drawing a blank.
That's 17. You go draw a blank.
Hey, you got the right to. You got the right to.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that, man. That's dope. So from the beginning of the recruiting process, really from the beginning, and what would you say was the most challenging part for you navigating that whole thing?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of keeping up. You know what I'm saying? You're obviously going to be busy, and it's going to be hard to keep texting back coaches, but I would say really build that relationship, either with be an assistant coach or a head coach, because, a lot of these programs are going to want a good character as long as a good player too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just kind of building that relationship is a big, important piece of it. I mean, you're going to giving them 4 years, and they're investing 4 years into you. So yeah, just show them you're a good character, you're good character, you're a good student, play hard on the floor, and I don't know, just kind of go from there. It's all feel, really. I can't really explain it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of a feeling. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely intuitive. So man, TJ must be training y'all up, because KK said the same exact thing. Like, it's really about, building that relationship, and showing that other side of you. And I couldn't agree more, honestly. It's just like, so I work in HR, and I interview people for a living, obviously. So I'm interviewing you. I know you can probably do the job. I know your resume, like your experience is nice, but I'm trying to see if you can connect with me. I'm trying to see, because I'm spending a lot of time with you. Coaches are going to spend a lot of time with you. Teammates are going to spend a lot of time with you. So they got to see, man, like what's that character like? Are you going to be able to fit in with your personality and stuff like that? So that's definitely great advice, no doubt.
Real good advice. So what were some of like your favorite things about the process, getting recruited?
Kind of just talking with all the coaches, man. Some coaches are like robots, and then some coaches are like super dope. You know what I'm saying? They all have their own story, that they went to the school, or they recruited for the NBA, or they at this one school, they coached this player, that player. But yeah, or maybe getting your first offer. The sight on your mom's face when your college is paid for is it was a big deal. It was a big deal for me. Kind of felt like you made it, you know what I'm saying? But kind of that stress, getting off my parents' back, getting that first offer, getting your college paid for, and working from there. So
yeah, bro, that's a big deal for real. Especially, I'm sure your parents, invest a lot of time and money into you.
Right.
So to get that offer, and all 17 offers, bro. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So you're a senior now. We'll get into more of that later, but you got a lot of probably young cats, watching you right now. A lot of up and coming Catholic Central kids probably idolize you. if they want to follow in your footsteps, what are some advice that you have for them if they want to do what you do, go to college and hoop?
Right. Yeah. So I would say, listen, man. I had a lot of good mentors when I was coming into the Catholic Central program. I had Austin Braun, college player, Jacob Polakovich, Marcus Bingham was there. His younger brother was there. Devin Boyd was there. So I would say, listen to those guys. Kind of you're always going to have your own journey, but kind of model your footsteps in the ways of those guys, your mentors that came before you.
Yep.
But yeah, I would just say play hard. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cliche, but
yeah,
coach is always gonna see that charge. He's gonna see you diving on the floor, and kind of gotta have that passion for the game to go along with the skill. So,
man, yeah,
I think that's a big one. The play hard thing. I mean, I feel like I work at Davenport in the athletic department. I hear coaches talking all the time about energy. It was like that when we was at GV too. Players' energy. Energy.
Yeah.
It's one of the first things they always talk about. Yep.
Yeah. Coach always talked about 15 cups of coffee. Play like you had that,
Right.
But yeah, at Grand Valley, you weren't gonna play unless you had energy, unless you was
right.
like, I don't care if you are averaging 20 a game. Like if you're not going to defend, Coach Wesley ain't putting you in.
He ain't playing.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way, dog. So when I was at Jenison, I didn't really have to guard nobody. You know how it is. Like in high school, you just taking plays off. So I created bad habits. In high school, and then brought them to college. Got my butt chewed out, riding the pine. So I had to learn, man. I had to learn. So that's really good advice, bro. Even though it is cliche, it's a real thing.
It's real though. It's real.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yep. So what you looking forward to most when, for the net playing on at the next level, being a college basketball player?
And it's going to be a grind, but I don't know, just kind of coming to work every day, sitting down and being like, dang, this is for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm going to be like a deer in the headlights when I get there, but I know I'm going to be ready to work, and I'm kind of ready to be on my own. You know what I'm saying? I love Michigan, but kind of getting used to that East Coast kind of vibe. And I don't know. It's just a whole different stage, whole kind of fresh new restart. It's going to be fun to kind of work my way up again. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's exciting, man.
It is,
and nerve wracking, kind of like you said. But there's nothing like the anticipation and going to school for the first year. So, what do you think are some things that you want to work on the most to get ready for college ball?
Yeah, so like I think the biggest jump is going to be your body. It's going to be getting in that weight room. It's going to be a whole nother kind of level of physicality. I think I'm sitting at a good weight of like 205, but I kind of want to be like 215, 220, because I mean, you're going to be 18, 19 going up against 22, 23, 24-year-old. Those are grown men up there. So
right.
You want to make that immediate impact. Obviously your skills are going to have to be sharpened, but it's going to be your body. It's going to be the physicality part is what's going to set you apart from other freshmen that want to play too. So
that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
You going in with the right mindset already, talking about, work, about getting your body right, stuff like that. I feel like a lot of freshmen, when they come in, they do have that deer in the headlights, but then they get lost in it and they don't really know what's going on, so they're not even thinking about getting their body right or doing what. Yeah. So got the right mindset.
Yeah, bro. That college weight training, like lifting, is something else, dog. Like I thought I was lifting in high school, bro.
Else.
Ice every day,
man. So yeah, and then Then my sophomore
It's
year,
not even lifting either. It's like eating right.
yeah, all that,
Yeah, yeah.
everything,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
everything, man. So my sophomore year, looking back, then looking at the freshmen and like looking at them, I'm like, dang, that's what I look like. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So yeah, that freshman year is definitely a big adjustment, but yeah, you definitely have the right mindset, better mindset than I had, honestly.
Same.
You know, so yeah.
Real quick, talk, cause you playing for TJ. Talk about how TJ has prepared you, and I mean a lot of the dudes on the team, but how has TJ really helped you guys?
TJ is like, he's kind of a flowing coach. He's not gonna get mad unless he has to get mad. He kind of lets us play however we want to play together, but it's kind of been that communication piece. Like if you're not talking on the floor, you're getting pulled out.
Yeah.
I know it's a big part of college basketball too, but that's probably one thing that I'm going to transfer over is that talking piece. If you walk into our practices, everybody's talking. Doesn't matter if you're a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, a senior. Well, you have to be if you're a senior. But
yeah,
it's kind of that. He's kind of installed that into us, kind of pounded that into our brain. Is always talking and always being on the same page. So,
no doubt, man. Yeah, shout out to Coach Mearman.
yeah,
so
for sure.
Obviously, you guys won the state championship last year. Took no L's last year, which was dope. So what do you think is your team's like best qualities, characteristics that makes you guys so great?
I think it's our chemistry. The way we play the game is like it's fast, but like we're super effective. Like we're not crazy. We're always finding the open shooter, always putting the emphasis on hitting that one more, one's going around the horn. So I think our chemistry is insane. Yeah, that's what I would say. Our chemistry.
Yeah, I would agree, man. And I love how you guys like spread the wealth too.
Right.
Like you go for 30 one night, KK go for 30 one night. Fat, like it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful basketball to see.
And like it's not like we're all pounding down because we didn't get 30 this night or something like that. Our brother got a 30 piece. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have their night, and we're grateful that they're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a blessing. I know some teams aren't like that. So,
which y'all remind me of oh my bad, Tram. I was about to say y'all remind me of the high school version of Villanova. Real talk, for real. Even with
I don't know if Jack remembers that team though. I don't know if Jack remembers that team.
Oh man, dang, I'm dating myself.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This is like what 06?
Yeah, 06.
05,
I mean,
06.
but even the Novus team, the Novus squads now, just like the more recent ones, Jalen Brunson and them, but
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Like what athletes do you follow typically on the hoop side?
Yeah, I'm a huge Dennis Rodman fan, if I'm being honest.
Word?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a Dennis Rodman tee. I got a couple of Dennis Rodman tees, but
that's crazy.
He's crazy. He's crazy, but I think he's like a good crazy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Dennis Rodman, all the partying, all that stuff, showing up to practice, not going to practice, but like when he's out there, he's going hard. So I would say Dennis Rodman. I like LeBron. I like LeBron and MJ. I feel like that debate is like not needed because I feel like people just don't sit back and enjoy like their greatness. Always trying to debate, but they're like super unique in their different ways. So I like both of those guys. So
that's what's up. I'm on the same tip, bro. I'm a LeBron dude. And I don't like debating. I really don't. It's really a waste of time. It really is.
Right.
Like, you're never gonna convince a Jordan fan.
Exactly.
You're never gonna convince a LeBron fan. Like, I'm a LeBron fan, and I can at least be like on the fence and be like objective about it. But
Right.
I love LeBron, but like LeBron fans be just ruining it for me, bro. Like, it's
Doing the
annoying, man.
most.
Doing the absolute most. Absolute most. So yeah. Yeah. Shoot. So yeah, bro. Like I mentioned before, you're that senior leader now. Man, I can't believe that you're a senior now. You mentioned some of the names before. Um, you know, the Binghams and Austin and a couple other guys. So what are some valuable stuff that you learned from them that you maybe took from their games, or stuff that they taught you, that you're kind of implementing now into what you do?
Yeah. So like, I guess I could take one thing from everybody. I guess
Mm-hmm.
the number one big thing was toughness. You know, when I came in as a freshman, I don't think I was treated like a freshman. I was treated like everybody else. Like, if I did something wrong, they're gonna get on my behind, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, so like what I took from Austin was that toughness. What I took from Jacob is talking, and what I took from the Binghams is that confidence they have. So like, if you can take one quality from those players and kind of model yourself after that, or kind of take your own path from those players before you, I think you're gonna have a good recipe. So
For sure.
yeah, so those are a couple qualities that I'd say. But
Yeah. I think that's so important, man, and it's so vital. Like, I forgot who I was talking to about this, but it's not enough just to admire stuff about like great players. Oh, it's Javon Hanna. I was talking to him. Like, you got to take it a step further and actually apply that stuff to your life. You know what I mean?
right.
So like you just said, like the Bingham's confident, then be confident. Do that.
Right.
If you don't know how, ask them. Like, yo, like what makes you so confident? You know what I mean? What makes you tough? Like, how can I do that? So I think we as a society, but just really athletes in general, most of the times we don't take it a step further and actually apply it to our lives. So I just want to get that off my
Right.
chest.
Asking questions too is a big.
Yeah.
Asking questions. When I was a freshman, I was always asking questions, and it doesn't matter if it was a dumb or a smart question, you know.
Man.
But
Yeah, absolutely.
just always trying to soak up that knowledge is good. So that was one of the things that helped me a lot. So
that's real. And that's why you're at where you're at. You know what I mean? State champ, headed to D1, up there for Mr. Basketball. So it's like, there's no accident, bro. It's no accident.
Right.
Yeah.
You stay connected with them?
Oh yeah. During the summer, I'm always with JP and Austin. Not the Binghams anymore. Mark is kind of doing his own thing now. He's big time, but
he is big time.
No, yeah, we'll go train with Mercy. Mercy's been great. She knows a lot of stuff, so we go to Mercy a lot. We go down to Catholic. We see TJ. And get with the younger players. Get with Fag. Get with KK. Get with Jordan. All those guys. So
that's what's up. Love that brotherhood, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been seeing on Twitter though, bro. Jacob's been putting up numbers, bro.
All right. And his school's going D1. So.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they're going D1. They're going to join Ohio Valley, I think, next year. USI is. I mean, they got the facilities. You see their facilities?
Yeah.
They're insane.
Yeah.
So,
super nice.
But yeah, he's been killing it.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he's a force.
Yeah, for real. So what do you think are, like, you know, you just talked about the guys that poured into you. You know, what do you think are like the best characteristics, you know, of like a good leader?
Yeah. I would say be real with yourself. You got to be real with yourself first before you can be real with somebody else. I would say toughness too, communicating through problems, and kind of just doing the right thing. Not even just on the court, just like picking up water bottles in your gym, taking care of your stuff. Our team has this one thing. It's like when the chairs are out, the seniors go put it away. The freshmen don't have to put it away because that's kind of that's your responsibility to take care of those guys, to take care of that kind of that family piece.
For sure.
So yeah, it's kind of just accountability for yourself and being tough when you need to be, and being upbringing when you need to be. So yeah, there's time and place for everything.
Yeah, no doubt. Dang, my high school freshman was doing that, bro.
I never heard of that one. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
That is. And
DJ
I can
taught
see,
us that one.
That's a real good one.
But yeah, no shade. I can see why that rule was implemented, man. Like leading by example and just leading, bro. Like, yeah. Because people think leadership is telling people what to do, directing people, which it is in some cases, right? But I really think a leader is someone that serves and kind of gets down to the level of whoever their teammates are, and to say, hey, what do you need from me? How can I, push you to be the best player that you can be? So I think seniors taking care of the chairs and doing that type of stuff is part of that servant leadership. So, so you personally, if we talk to your teammates, what would they say like your leadership style is like?
They probably say tough. Like, I'm a jerk, man. I'm not. I'm cool off the court, but like it's business. But like I can be cool when I need to be, and I'm definitely like, I don't know. I don't want to say sympathetic, but like I'm helpful. But like, I don't know. It's kind of just one of the things like I took from the guys before me was kind of just being tough. Like if you don't want to be tough, you're not going to play. So that's kind of just what I've been around. So that's kind of what I've been exhibiting. But yeah, it's not like I'm trying to be like just a jerk all the time. I kind of care. I care about what our team is doing, and I care about just doing the right thing and trying to win games. So
for sure, bro. That kind of reminds me. I don't know if you saw what was that 30 for 30 Fab Five, from Christian Leitner. You know Christian Leitner?
Yeah.
All right, just gotta check, bro.
Come on.
But him and Bobby Hurley like did not get along at all.
Yeah,
like
get on each other.
That story. Yeah, but they push each other to win. But I think what's important, what you said though, was like, yeah, you're tough. You can be a jerk on the court, but you're cool off the court. So I think like when you have a relationship, like me and Josh, like we can get on each other, really by anything, hold each other accountable, and won't take offense to it because that relationship is there.
Right.
But if you were a jerk 100% of the time, like that ain't gonna work. You know what
right.
I mean?
People aren't gonna respect you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's good. So after you graduate, you have to be a new senior leader, new leader on the squad. So what would your advice be to that next leader on how to get it done?
Yeah, just kind of always doing the right things. Showing by example. You can't just say you got to do it. Kind of just like investing your time into your team. You're going to be spending a lot of time with each other, summer workouts, lifts, team dinners, practice, games. So kind of just, if you give that investment to your team, they're going to give it back. And that's like I said, it's a good recipe. So
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
That's like an investment. I just learned about this stuff. Investing with money, but then also you're gonna invest in your character, things like that.
Right.
You reap what you sow. So that's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's real good. Yeah. Man, good stuff, Jack. Good interview, man.
For sure.
So we want to end things. We always end it with some quick hitters, some quick questions, kind of make you think. They're fun though, so our listeners can get to know you a little bit more too. So, if you could have tried any sport, any other sport growing up that you didn't play, what would it have been?
Play football. That probably doesn't count. Man, I like hockey.
Hockey. Okay.
I like watching hockey. Like I play hockey video games. Like I've always been kind of. I mean, I can't skate. Obviously,
Yeah.
I cannot skate. But I feel it's just like I don't know. That's a hard sport to do, and I feel like I don't know if I really put my mind to it. But you got to start hockey at like 3 years old.
Yeah,
it's
real young. Real young. Yeah. It's tennis for me, bro. It's tennis for me, bro. Yeah.
Tennis,
bro.
man.
Like whenever I play, I used to play like in gym class in high school, and then here and there sometimes now, but it's fun. I know it's fun to me. So yeah, I think I would have liked it for sure.
I never even tried to play.
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
Probably baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I can do out there. Probably not a lot, but so give us your top 5 athletes ever.
In order?
Or
it don't
just
gotta,
in order.
It don't gotta be. Yeah. Just, just 5.
LeBron, Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Dennis Rodman. I'll throw Serena Williams. I'll throw Serena Williams in there.
Bro, that's
we had this debate and one of my classes, we were talking about this same question actually, and my teacher was like, "What about Serena Williams?" I was like, "Oh yeah, she is kind of tough."
Man,
yeah. I mean, doing what she's doing for how long she's been doing it. So
yeah,
she been winning since me and Tram was in elementary, middle school.
Elementary, bro. Elementary. Crazy. Man. I love Serena, bro. She's in my top 5 too, bro.
Yeah,
she's tough.
Y'all see King Richard?
Not yet. I need to see it.
No,
not yet.
You gotta see it, bro. They focus more on Venus because she's older, but yeah, it's legit movie though. And it's got Will Smith, so that's my guy. Yeah. So if you could go back to any moment in your career and just like relive that moment, what would it be?
My career, jeez. I don't know. I would go back to the start, I think.
Yeah.
And kind of just, I don't know, just looking back at it now, it's like, dang, that was 4 years. Like it does not feel like 4 years. So
crazy.
I would kind of cherish that moment. I'm 18 now. I'm like, I'm about to be an adult. I'm about to move out the house. Like my mom's not gonna be there to, do some of my laundry here and there or clean up the bathroom. So like I would go back and enjoy those moments like with those guys too. So
for sure. Yeah, bro. It's about to change, man. Would there be anything like if you did go back to the start, like anything that you would like change or tweak as far as like your approach to the game or really anything?
I would start talking earlier, like I kind of had a similar start to you, Wes. Like I kind of had bad habits. I had like AAU habits, like not good habits. But yeah, I started half the games my freshman year and then sat half the games, but I wanted to be starting all those games. But yeah, I would kind of just say eliminating those AAU bad habits. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that 100%.
Yeah,
I feel that. Yeah,
that's a good one
for sure.
All right, so for this last one, before you answer, you got to help get this person onto the show. So who should we have next on the show?
Have you had JB yet?
No, not yet.
Nah.
Jordan Brooks. Hey, JB is one quiet, shy guy, but that dude is the funniest dude you will ever meet, bro.
That's how it is, man.
Quiet.
That's all it is.
is like
Yeah.
he'll make you laugh unintentionally. You'll walk in the locker room, you'll see him, you'll start laughing. But I know JB's got a lot of stories growing up with the Boom Bros and Fat and KK. I know you interviewed KK, but JB will kind of give you that different perspective, and maybe you'll kind of crack his shell a little bit. It took me 3 years to crack his shell, so
yeah.
We'll see what y'all can do. But
all right, we'll take a stab at it. Take a stab at it. Yeah. Touch on him a little bit, man. Like, he is just, I feel like he's just an underrated guy. Just a all around winner. I think whatever program he ends up at, I'm not sure. Did he commit? I'm not sure if he committed yet.
He hasn't committed yet. No.
Okay.
We'll see where he ends up. I think he's kind of playing it out.
Okay. But yeah, touch on him real quick and like what he means to y'all just as a player, because I feel like he doesn't get a ton of love. In my opinion.
Yeah. Like Luka and him are Luka wrestler. He plays our 5. He's 6'2", but he plays our 5. But they're kind of in that same boat. Like, we don't win without him, with those two guys. Like, they're monumental pieces to our program.
For sure.
But yeah, they're just like flat out winners. Both of them work really hard. Like, I know they're always shooting after practice, always working on something after practice. And in the locker room, they're not like, I don't know, sad about that they didn't get as many touches or something like that. But yeah, both of those guys they're just winners, man. So they're kind of like our ultimate glue guys. So
no doubt. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I love watching both of them play.
For sure.
I just love them dirty work players and just doing what needs to be done to win. So, man. All right, Jack, bro. I appreciate you, man. That was a great interview. Good catching up with you. Yeah, bro. Wish you luck the rest of the year. Hopefully you get back to 100%. You got anything else, Josh?
Go out there and get that back to back.
For sure.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Rooting for you, bro. So
appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, Jack, Josh, and Wes, until next time, y'all. Peace.